Why didn't Allied precision bombing target Auschwitz? Imagine knowing a terrible crime is happening nearby, yet choosing not to stop it directly. That's the question many ask about why the Allies didn't bomb Auschwitz during World War II. The camp was a symbol of horror, and the Allies had some knowledge of its purpose. But several reasons influenced their decision not to target it specifically with precision bombing. First, the main goal of Allied bombing was to weaken Germany's war machine. They focused on factories, railroads, and military bases that supported the Nazi war effort. Bombing Auschwitz or its gas chambers was seen as a distraction from these critical targets. The US War Department made it clear that diverting enough resources to bomb Auschwitz would take away from essential missions that could shorten the war. They believed the impact of bombing the camp itself was uncertain and not worth the cost in resources. Second, the camp's industrial sites, like the IG Farben synthetic oil and rubber plant at Auschwitz, were bombed multiple times. These sites were part of the effort to cut off Germany's supply of materials for war. But the gas chambers and crematoria, which were the core of the Holocaust's killing process, were never targeted. The Allies saw these as too difficult or too risky to attack directly. Third, there was a serious concern about prisoner casualties. Many prisoners, mostly Jews, worked outside the camp or were close to the site. Critics argued that bombing the camp or its rail lines could have killed many innocent prisoners. Some officials believed that even if prisoners died in the attack, disrupting the killing operations might have saved more lives overall. There was also hope that some prisoners working outside the camp could have helped reduce casualties. Fourth, technical and intelligence factors played a role. The Allies had aerial photos and reports from escapees by mid-1944. But these images didn't clearly show how Auschwitz was used for mass murder. Leaders didn't fully grasp the camp's layout or the importance of bombing the gas chambers and rail lines. Some cited technical difficulties or range limitations, but by 1944, the Allies had the air power to reach Auschwitz easily. Finally, moral and political debates influenced the decision. Some argue that not bombing Auschwitz shows a lack of urgency to stop the Holocaust. Others say wartime priorities focused on defeating Nazi Germany as quickly as possible, and bombing the camp might have been seen as too risky or complicated. In the end, the decision not to target Auschwitz directly was based on a mix of military priorities, fears of prisoner casualties, technical challenges, and the belief that bombing nearby industrial sites was enough. While the Allies did bomb some sites close to Auschwitz, the gas chambers and rail lines remained untouched. This choice remains a point of discussion and reflection in Holocaust history.